So there is still an infinite zombie method inside of the Reckoning that is actually pretty overpowered when you guys do see it. It's actually kind of crazy. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you guys do want to unlock Dark Matter, Nebula, or Abyss camo, be sure to check out spazosentme.com. They are the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Be sure to check them out. Code Spazo for 10% off. Link is in the bio of the channel. Alright, welcome everybody back. So today we're going to be doing a strategy that is actually pretty cool. We kind of covered it before, but it got patched, but there is still a way to do it. So today I'm going to cover exactly that. Now, if you guys remember the infinite zombie spawner, it does still actually work, even though they said they fixed it. But you have to do it a certain way. Now, just like previously, we're not going to even be remotely opening that side of the map over there. So do not open anything on the quantum computing side. Just make sure you head through the actual mutant side. But we are going to sit and spawn for a little bit because we do need to get some essence going. We kind of need to get some salvage to upgrade our gun. We're going to need to get the gore effects built. So yeah, plan on doing that as well. But I did bring in the new LMG, the PML today. I feel like that's going to be a pretty solid weapon to use for this. Plus, I don't really use it much, and I would like to. I try to use the newer guns, you know, as much as I possibly can, just to kind of get off some of those older weapons. But yeah, this should be pretty easy to get set up. I'm gonna buy Deadshot Daiquiri real quick, just so we do have it. Again, you don't really need to do anything other than get Pack-a-Punch open and build the Gorg effects right now. There's no Easter egg steps you have to do, of course, but I would recommend buying your perks and kind of upgrading your gun that you're going to be using for this. Now, this is going to be really, really good for XP. You can also use this for camo grinding, but you know, you're going to have to obviously go purchase a new weapon, go upgrade the weapon, and then come back. So it's definitely very, very good for XP, I will say that. But, okay, let's go ahead and make our way over to Richtofen's office, which isn't too far. Should I buy Juggernog now? I guess we should, because I probably could go down if we don't, especially when we're in there trying to get the 3 vermin for the Gorg effects, because that step actually can be kind of difficult sometimes. Not like hard, like it's hard to do it, but it takes ages. Sometimes the zombies, like, it does not register, so you end up sitting there and just training a massive horde in there. It can be painful for sure. Come on, zombies. All right, we just overheated this thing. What is that over there? It's a max armor. Okay. We can grab that real quick. Kill some of these fellas. There's a double points. Nice. Okay. Let's pop this open for 2,500 essence, and then we can hit this red button and go turn on the particle accelerator, which then will spawn in our crystals, so we actually can get Pack-a-Punch open. This should be pretty easy to do, and then we just got to get the code or the element, put it in, bada bing, bada boom, start building the Gorg effects. The Gorg effects build is actually super easy, believe it or not. It seems pretty quick, you know? It is not hard at all. So there we go, turn power on. Gotta be careful here. I don't really have anything. I need ammo. Let me go down here. We can purchase that real quick and jump over. Holy moly. Okay, go, 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 go. I think that was what, an insta? Yes, okay. We can pick this up. Shoot these guys. There we go. Let's just go ahead and take down these crystals real quick so we can get Pack-a-Punch. Then we can Pack-a-Punch, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this wonder weapon. Okay, give me the sis. There we go. We can go ahead and head down and start doing this real quick. I do just want to get blue rarity on our LMG, so whenever it comes time to fight the Forsaken, we can actually do it pretty easily. So, to do the assist, now, a lot of people aren't going to like this, right? Because it takes a little bit of time. But again, you don't want to be opening up any doors. So this first one you're going to do, all you're going to do is come inside of here and finish it up, just like usual, right? But we're not going to be opening these doors. So whenever you finish this one, you have to drop down in that hole, go back to spawn, and circle around through the android assembly to the next ones. It's not really that far of like a walk. So yeah, let's just drop down here. Then we can go all the way over here back to mutant. Okay, right here. We can shoot up. Again, do not open that side. So now we can just cut through this side and go over to the actual boost pad or the launch pad. And then shoot over to Android Assembly, in which we can actually drop down a level once we land. And then we can shoot back over, which will then shoot us back into Quantum. So we can go all the way over here. And then we are on the other side of the door. Come on. Zombies, leave me alone. You just had to spawn right there, huh? Just slowly keep working on this. Come on, Flora. There we go. Nice. Okay. All the way back into here to do this last one. Just rock back and forth on this computer. It's no big deal. So whenever they come to this side, all you're going to want to do is just rock over to this side. Same thing. Come on, zombies. Rock back over here, and we're done with that. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and head to the Forsaken so we can actually get him killed. Which, again, is not hard. It is super duper easy. All we're going to do is just go back over here and launch up this. Obviously, of course, you're going to want to have your gun pack punch. You're going to want to have at least like blue rarity. I wouldn't recommend doing this with uncommon. Yeah, you can do it 100%, but you know, you might not be able to do it as quick. And maybe if you're not the greatest player, you might not be able to do it. There we go. We can hit that one. Now we just got to wait for this guy to actually spawn in so we can shoot his coils and then put him on the pad to get the Forsaken to be pushed into him. Let me just kill this guy. We can kill this one as well. Where is he? He should be spawning in. Here he is. Just go ahead and rock back over this way. There we go. Let's bob and weave here. Oop. Leave me alone, Uber. We can just pop back over here. Try and just bring him over to this pad, I guess. Here we go. Now we just got to get him over this way. And, of course, he's got to do his little energy shot. Those things are so deadly, dude. It's crazy. It is actually kind of nuts how deadly those are. Okay. Forsaken's now spawned in. We can just go ahead and start shooting him whenever he is ready to go. Okay. We gotta watch out once again. Push back over here. Definitely recommend getting Jug, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There we go. He's halfway. Leave me alone, zombies. Oh, go. Don't down me. There we go. Nice. Pop a concussion. So we can kill the actual Forsaken. Oh my gosh, dude. I hate that. That's his only attack. No! What? Dude, I couldn't even escape from that. That is absolutely wicked. Come here, Forsaken. That's crazy. What a shame. Whatever, we can just go back and buy Jug. It's really not that big of a deal, guys. Okay. Now let's grab our Wonder Weapon. Sweet. Nice. Okay. So, for our next step, we're going to be starting the actual electric upgrade for the Gorgafex. That's just what I call it, right? We're not going to be doing the toxic one. So, we're going to be doing the blue one. So, let's just go ahead and talk to... come on, door. Let me just buy Jug real quick while we wait for this voice line to be over with. Okay. Let's go over here and interact here. Okay, now we can actually start this. So let's just go ahead and drop down. And we're basically just going to be going back to spawn here. So, yeah. But that's our next step. So we can actually do this. So let me drop down over here. Again, do not open anything. Come this way. And then we're just going to go inside of this portal room. Right in here. We can just go ahead and hit this button. Then we're going to have a Klaus spawn in. We just got to defend him for a minute, which is super duper easy. No big deal. Just kill the zombie. Okay. Come on. It's a stim shot. I just recommend using the Gorgafex here. You can pretty much see the shutdown progress for it. It doesn't take long to do it, man. It really isn't hard. It might seem like it's hard. The first time I did this, it was kind of challenging. But after you get done with it, you're like, oh, man, this is easy. I would recommend trying not to end the round. You might, right? But if you can, try and help it not to. Zombie right there. He's dead. Zombie right there. Dead. 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 Come on. It's almost finished. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Wait, oh, okay. I was like, no, I failed it. That was almost so bad. Okay, so now what we want to do is just head back over to Quantum via the Android assembly. So we're just going to go ahead and head back over through this way. go back, and then we're going to be hit with the elevator that we have to go down and hit the actual buttons on it, right? Wait, let me think real quick. Wrong way. Okay, so we don't want to go through that portal yet, so we just want to drop down through the hole right here. Go back to the elevator, which is over here. And then we're just going to be able to parachute down. We got to hit these buttons real quick to turn this elevator back on. So bang. Turn back around into this opposite side of the corner. We'll hit this one, which will turn the elevator on. Bang. And then we can go down and hit this one, which will turn the elevator on. So bang, there we go. Elevator is now fully complete. We're just going to be blasted up, and then we just want to stay right here until this actually moves. Come on. Okay. Just wait for this to move real quick. All right, nice. So now all we want to do is we just want to stand over here. We can just go ahead and kill this zombie. You want to stand in this left corner right here. Now the zombies are just going to continuously spawn on the opposite side of this door. Same method like the last one, but they're just on the other side of the actual door itself. Now there's a ton of perks. There's a ton of augments you can use to get your ammo back, to have infinite ammo. Now again, like some of the other ones, it's going to take a minute with these guys. I just recommend, using your LMG or just kind of paying attention to the actual thing itself. Again, sometimes they might spawn behind you. Once you kind of get it going, you should be fine. We can just keep shooting through this. Just wait for them all to pile up. No big deal. Now, yes, this might not be like a crazy way to do this, but it is the method in which this can actually work. So that is a good thing, right? We just want to stand in this left corner of this actual door. Come on. Just let them all spawn in right in front of us, basically. We can just kill this guy behind us. So as you guys can see, we have a ton of zombies behind us, right? We can just go ahead and shoot through this door and just get a ton of free critical kills as they are just continuously spawning. Now, again, remember, there's zombies that can spawn behind us. So we want to be super duper cautious, right? It's definitely a little cool thing you can do inside of the game. Now, again, it's not as great as the previous version because they kind of patched that out. But you can still use this inside of the game to help you, right? Say next round. We can just wait for them to spawn in. I'll kind of go through a round with you guys. We'll have the electrical zombie spawn in. So yeah, you will continuously go through rounds, but having those extra zombies, having them spawn on this door kind of makes it a little bit more free. Now, again, they can spawn behind you. So that is kind of like the okay. But if you wait, watch. We'll just kind of cover this real quick, right? Have a little bit of ammo. Just wait a few minutes. You can watch kind of your HUD. No big deal. I don't recommend having the Rampage Inducer turned on. And I'm almost 100% sure you could probably do this in directed mode. I just haven't tried it, to be completely honest. These are all the electrical zombies, right? These zombies are not part of the rounds. These are basically infinite free zombies right here that we're killing. I just recommend do not leave this door, because you can see the entire round is on the other side of the door, right? So now we can just go ahead and unleash through this door. Just kill as many zombies as we possibly can. Come on, zombies. There we go. We just absolutely cooked the entire round. So, yeah, dude, it can actually be pretty useful in your game every single round when you do this. Now, obviously, when the Uber Klaus spawns in, he might spawn in and actually hurt you. So, maybe either shroud away. But you still can use this in your game to grind out XP, to grind out camos. It's super, super efficient, right? To just kind of help you. This is more of what I like to call a chill experience. Like when I'm playing Call of Duty and I want to grind, but I want to be able to watch a movie and not really sweat so much in high rounds. This is going to be something I'm going to take advantage of, right? Now, again, we're just going to take down our blue electrical zombies. Zombies that aren't part of the round. They're just more of free, which is super easy. All the round zombies are behind us. The zombies that make it challenging are behind us on this doorway. So we can just keep shooting these guys. And then once they end up stop spawning, that's when we know, okay, let's go ahead and turn around and finish our rounds. Or you can finish your round right away. It's really up to you. There we go. We can shoot this zombie again. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and unleash. Come on, crits. Come on, zombies. There's 25, 30 crits. We can see the critical numbers. We're taking down hella zombies. plenty and plenty of critical kills right there. But again, dude, super easy. Definitely recommend checking it out and trying it inside of your guys' game. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.